Hey, my name is Connor, and welcome to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto markets. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing to you an up-and-coming Polkadot project built on the Plasm Network. The name of this project is PolkaEx, and I do think it has a lot of potential because one, it will be a decentralized exchange, and two, it will have a Launchpad as well for future projects that will be launching on Plasm. So I have a lot to cover in this video, so make sure you stick me until the very end. You smash that like button, you comment down below, and if you're new to Crypto Empire, be sure to hit that subscribe button and make sure you have all bell notifications turned on as well. And let the gains be with you. So PolkaEx is a cross-chain liquidity integration platform powered by Polkadot. And now, full disclaimer, you guys know I only keep it real here on Crypto Empire. This is not a sponsored video, but I did manage to secure a little bit of allo for this project. So keep that in mind. Full disclosure, I am invested. So essentially, faster, cheaper, interoperable, and more than just trading, that is PolkaEx. So it's important to know that PolkaEx will be running on the Plasm Network, and Plasm Network is going to be the parachain that connects to the Polkadot relay chain, making it cross-chain interoperable because it will be secured by Plasm, which is very big. But to start things off, it will be on Uniswap as an ERC20 token this month, June 2021. So some features of PolkaEx. One, it will be powered by Polkadot, which is huge. Two, it will be built on Plasm, which we have already discussed. So Plasm supports the Ethereum virtual machine as well as Solidity, which is the programming language of Ethereum. So they can deploy Ethereum compatible smart contracts very easily, which is great. PolkaEx will also offer a cross-chain liquidity pool, meaning that you can swap tokens from one chain to another, which is needed in today's day and age with blockchain technology. If you are not cross-chain compatible, blockchain agnostic, you will get left behind. So very cool to see the cross-chain liquidity pool via the Polkadot network. And then it will be a layer 2 scaling solution for the Plasm network. So Plasm is the parachain that connects to the Polkadot relay chain, and PolkaEx is built on top of the parachain that is Plasm network. So it is a layer 2, just like Matic Network is a layer 2 built on top of Ethereum. And then we have the token Launchpad, meaning there will be cross-chain token pools to raise capital for future projects that plan on launching, and it will also serve as a governance token. So you can see that PolkaEx will have a lot of utility. And moving on, we can read a little bit about what the Plasm Network is. So using Plasm Network to provide higher transactions per second, lower transaction cost, and a smooth trading protocol, PolkaEx is not only a decentralized exchange, but has other features like Launchpad and other things that we discussed. It will be providing a one-stop DeFi platform. So we can see here, this is just a little bit of a visual of exactly what will be happening for you, the user. So pretty much you're just going to use the PolkaEx interface, and you will be able to connect to the Polkadot network as well as the Ethereum network and all of the decentralized applications offered on those respective networks. So they are not kidding when they mean a one-stop DeFi platform. You will be able to do everything via PolkaEx. So down here we have a little bit of a graphic as well of how the launch pads will look like. It looks pretty similar to Polka Starter. So keep that in mind. That is a very nice use case to have if you are into getting into private sales and pre-sales early. So going into the tokenomics of PolkaEx and how it's actually going to work for the token launch, the initial circulating supply will be 2,450,000 PolkaEx tokens. The ticker will be PKEX. And then the total supply is 100 million tokens. So that means 2.45% of the overall supply will be available at launch. So we can see the breakdown of how the private sale pre-sale worked. For the private round A, there are 5 million tokens at 20 cents each. And now these will be vested. We can see the token distribution over here, right? For private round A, you'll get 15% at the token generation event, that's TGE. And then you'll get 15% monthly for 5 months. Last month, you will have 10% sent to your wallet. And then after that, there's private round B. That's 6 million tokens at 25 cents each. They raised $1.5 million, and these people will be getting 20% at the token generation event, and then 20% of their tokens sent monthly for those 4 months. And then the IDO, which is essentially like the public sale if you did miss out on the private rounds. We can see for the IDO, they'll be raising 350 grand, and they'll be sending out 1 million tokens, so 1% of the overall supply. Now for the IDO, you'll get 50% of your tokens at the token generation event, and then 50% after 2 weeks. So not too much of a lockout for everybody in the IDO. Then we can see here 13% is going to the team, 10% to the developers, 10% to marketing and operations, 8% to liquidity. So there will be some initial liquidity in the pool so you can swap out. And now 10% as well to the community incentive airdrop. So good to see that. 15% to farming, 2% to the advisors, and 20% to the treasury. So these are the tokenomics all laid out for us to see. And we can see the use of the sale proceeds. So this is a project, they're raising money for their launch. So with this being said, 6% of all the money raised will be going to the reserve. 35% will be going to liquidity and exchanges, because if your product is illiquid, nobody will be using it. So good to see they're going to be using 35% for liquidity, 13% on operations, 16% on marketing, and 30% on design and development. So everything is laid out all there on the PolkaEx website. Now, again, we're going to reiterate what PKEX will be used for. So one, with your PKEX, you will be able to pay for fees on the PolkaEx swap, decentralized exchange, automated market maker. 2, you can participate in the IDO launchpads like we just discussed. 3, you can do liquidity mining if you are after some passive income to put your tokens to work. 4, you can stake your PolkaEx tokens and you can receive rewards for staking. And then lastly, you can participate in PolkaEx's governance. Essentially, you will have a say in the protocol and the future development of exactly what happens. Now, like we did discuss, it will be first of all launching on the Ethereum blockchain as an ERC20 token. Initial market cap will be less than $1 million, $857,500 US, with an initial circulating supply of, like we already said, 2,450,000 tokens, with that 100 million total supply. So this project will be essentially PolkaSwap and PolkaStarter mashed together, put in one. It will be both that Launchpad and it will be that decentralized exchange automated market maker. And it will also be, of course, on the Plasm Network, which will definitely be giving it some eyes, because I haven't really talked about Plasm on this channel, but it is definitely a very strong network in the Polkadot ecosystem. Will most likely be securing a Parachain Slot. And Plasm Network focuses on making the best smart contract platform so that decentralized application developers on Polkadot do not need to pay much attention to infrastructure and can focus more on their DAT. Ideally, the developers can build whatever applications on Plasm Network without having to consider its scalability. Plasm Network solves prominent issues, scalability, and interoperability. So the fact that it will be running on the Plasm Network Parachain will just make it an extremely powerful protocol, because it is running on something that works, something that is tried and tested, and something that obviously the community does want if they do vote it to get that Parachain Slot in the end. So important to keep that in mind. Plasm is going to be big in my opinion. So we can take a look at the Twitter, and it's not really too active at this point in time, right? The token hasn't launched yet. So we can see the token backers for the private sale. We got the Crypto Lifestyle, we got Crypto Legendary, we got Ray, we got Skybridge 20 Ventures. As you guys do know, I am in collaboration with my boy Francis over at the Crypto Lifestyle. Shout out to Mr. 100X. So it is backed by some reputable people in the industry. So overall, I do think that PolkaEx does have a lot of potential, because 1, it will be running on Plasm, which will be a Polkadot parachain most likely. 2, it will be a decentralized exchange. Think of Uniswap, but think cross-chain, meaning you'll be able to swap tokens from every single blockchain that you can imagine right on PolkaEx. And then 3, will have that Launchpad built in as well. So you will be able to secure allocation to up-and-coming projects launching on Plasm, which is what a lot of people are actually after. So I do think with all of these combined use cases, it will be drawing a lot of attention. The launch will be this month, so make sure that you do stay tuned. So to conclude this video, PolkaEx will be an automated market maker, decentralized exchange, and a Launchpad built on the Plasm Network, which will be running on the Polkadot Relay chain. So it will be cross-chain compatible, blockchain agnostic. I do think that this project does have a lot of potential. I am personally excited for the launch, and then more importantly, I'm excited to see both how price performs in the long term as well as how the decentralized exchange works. What will the user interface look like? How easy will it be to use and navigate? And then of course the Launchpad as well. I'm interested to see how that does perform in the long term. So I will be making updates about this project in the future. So if you are interested, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, leave a like on this video, comment down below, and let me know what else you want to see from me here at Crypto Empire. And my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and we will see you in the next video.